Top 10 Manhwa like solo leveling. Hey dude! Welcome to another one of anime's first vlogs. We have been away for a while, but we are back again with a fresh new topic to start off our discussion. This time, we are introducing you some manhwa that are like solo leveling. Solo leveling is a Korean webtoon. It's from the hit webtoon of many popular and famous manhwa. If you guys want to read it the last part of Solo Leveling or any other manhwa like Solo Leveling. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe and like the video for more top 10s video. Starting with of our number 10, Tomb Raider King. Tomb Raider King has always been enjoyable, from its characters and the comedy to some of the action scenes in this manga. The art is consistently nice to look at as well. God's tomb starts to appear around the world. Due to the relics within these tombs, many were able to wield this legendary power for themselves, while others became enslaved to these users. However, a Tomb Raider appears with the purpose of robbing these relics. The Tomb Raider King. God damn it! Did that bastard already loot this place as well? What you own belongs to me. What I belongs to me. This is the story of a revived Tomb Raider who will do whatever he can to claim all the tombs and relics for himself. Moving on to our number 9, Martial Arts Reigns. Ye Ming, the rising star of the family Ye, is regarded as a genius among his peer cultivators, but he was schemed by his jealous cousin and the latter cut his meridians, crippled his abilities, and hamstrung him ruthlessly. But Ye Ming never gives up because he'd sacrifice everything to take revenge for his deceased parents who were murdered by family Wang. But he doesn't know that he is considered a pain in the neck to family Ye and a big conspiracy is looming out of the darkness. Moving on to number 8, the advanced player of the tutorial power. I think this is a very interesting manhwa. At the first glance, the premise seems like your classic overpowered MC story, and while it is true, the MC is extremely strong. This manhwa does a great job utilizing this character. After being trapped for 12 years in a tower full of regenerating monsters, Hyunwoo Kim is more powerful than just about any human or monster on Earth. Now that he's free, he is determined to find out who was behind his imprisonment, even if that means he has to kill hordes of monsters and inadvertently save the world along the way. Number 7. The Skeleton Soldier couldn't protect the dungeon. Meet the Skeleton Soldier, a meager but fiercely loyal fighter who serves to protect his master, Lady Succubus. Its dream of a peaceful life with her is shattered when they are both brutally murdered by a group of warriors one day. But what should have been a pathetic end to an unremarkable soul sparks a new beginning. When the Skeleton Soldier opens his eyes again, it has traveled back 20 years in time. I must warn Lady Succubus of all the things to come, but with no special combat skills and a history of failure and defeat, how can it stop the horrible events from unfolding again? Follow the Skeleton Soldier as it faces the most challenging quest of all, rewriting the ending to its own story. Number 6. Hardcore Leveling Warrior. I will keep this short. So, the story revolves around a game called Lucid Dreams, and in that, an OP character named Hardcore Leveling Warrior is thrown as the strongest player. But one day, he loses all his power by getting killed by an unknown identity. And then again he starts from level 1. After that point, it's all about how he gains his powers back. And in midst of his journey, he makes some reliable friends. Great fight scenes, lovable characters, and also good comedy. It's a perfect mix for me, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. Give it a go. It won't disappoint you. It's a hell of a ride. Moving on to number 5, Overgeared. Shin Won-yu, aka Grid, an unlucky man in life and a low-level player in the popular VR game Satisfy, finds a powerful item that earns him a rare legendary class title, Pagma's successor. He is now a skilled blacksmith who can forge unique weapons and equip the game's most powerful gear. Grid resolves to use his new abilities to achieve fame and fortune, but as his very existence begins to stir up trouble in Satisfy, he realizes that life as a legend may be more than he bargained for. Number 4. The great mage returns after 4,000 years. Lucas Stroman was the greatest archmage in history until he was condemned by demigod to spend eternity losing his mind. But 4,000 years later, he is thrust back into this world, into the body of Frey Blake, the weakest, most untalented student at the prestigious Westroad Academy for Mages. After all this time, the world of magic has barely progressed. Could this be the work of demigod? Determined to find out, Lucas seeks to reach the highest levels of power once again and get his revenge. Number 3. Dungeon Reset. Daewon's ordinary life is turned upside down when he is summoned into the dungeon, where he must play a deadly game, outlasting dangerous monsters and life-threatening traps. To make matters worse, he is only a mere crafter with zero combat abilities. But after Daewon falls into a trap and survives a glitched reset, he has gained random but oddly helpful skills. He will need to get creative to clear the game and return home, with a bloodthirsty assistant and an adorable ground squirrel along for the ride. Now that the rules no longer apply to him, what possibilities await in the tunnels below? Number 2. I Am the Sorcerer King. Sung-Hoon Lee is nothing but a victim of a changing world, a powerless man in a land infested with beasts and magic. Monsters from another world invaded Earth, and they brought with them a sickness that pushes Sung-Hoon's mother into an endless sleep. To pay off her medical bills, he braved a dangerous job as bait used by powerful superhumans called Awakeners to hunt monsters. But when he found himself at death's door, the image of his past life flashes through his mind. There, he found his truth. He is the reincarnation of the Sorcerer King. And finally, number 1. The beginning after the end. King Grey has unrivaled strength, wealth, and prestige in a world governed by martial ability. However, solitude lingers closely behind those with great power. Beneath the glamorous exterior of a powerful king lurks the shell of a man, devoid of purpose and will. Reincarnated into a new world filled with magic and monsters, the king has a second chance to relive his life. Correcting the mistakes of his past will not only be his challenge, however. Underneath the peace and prosperity of the new world is an undercurrent threatening to destroy everything he has worked for, questioning his role and reason for being born again. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and our list. If you did for real, make sure you slap that like button and get that like button go to blue. Also feel free to head to the comment section and let us know your thoughts about this video too. And as for now, I will catch you guys later. See ya!